All content here is created and intended for individuals 21 years of age or older. All products reviewed here are federally legal under the 2018 Farm Bill. All reviews are for entertainment, artistic expression only.
A big hemp hello, you fabulistic fuckheads. Chief Freedom Bald. Eddie Rivers back with another one. Boogity, boogity, boo. You know what to do. Let's ride the hemp highway. Hit the road with this episode. Ooh, got another show for you. Chief Freedom's Hemp Review. All right, you fabulistic Freedom Chiefers, let's get into this RS11 Rainbow Sherbet from the great shop Hello Mary. Awesome aroma. She is throwing a stiff jab. To me, Freedom Chiefers, now this has that bubblegum terp that I love. I'm getting a sweet, juicy fruit type, bubblegum type hint. It kind of breaks off into a little gassy note. Very lovely. To me, it's got more of that bubblegum terp than the bubblegum gelato that we reviewed a few weeks ago. And she is off on the weight, 13.2, almost a gram off. Come on, shop Hello Mary. Y'all got to be assholes over there and squeeze this shit off. Also, we were looking up the RS11 on the Shop Hello Mary website. It was not coming up. But what we could find, so I don't know the prices either, but what we could find online is an Indie Dominant Hybrid. It's a cross between Pink Guava and OZK strains and 20% THC. Great moisture levels and the bud structure and feel, a little spongy in that mid-range, I would say. And these are smalls. There's not much to crack open and look at. Enjoy these close-ups, and we'll be back to get her chiefing. Got that joint ready to go. Y'all hit us below with them questions, comments, whatever you want to yak about. Let us know what y'all chiefing on. Cheers. Right. Here's your ash, little tales from the dark side. I'm gonna tell you what, she has got a lovely, lovely fucking flavor here, Freedom Chiefers. Yeah, she's busting you in the mouth with that flavor. Yeah. It's a sweet little floral, juicy, fruity, bubblegummy, gassy fucking joint doink of fucking goodness here, y'all. Yeah, she has got a fantastic flavor, and we've already smoked some of this. She's got great effects. She is hitting with a hellacious 3-piece, and Shop Hello Mary is already out of this, and this is their, I think, more their budget, smalls tier, little cheaper flower over at Shop Hello Mary. Yeah, she's banging with a 3-piece, y'all. Killer. You know. You want to complain with that almost a gram off, but goddamn, this motherfucker is potent and delicious. I'll go ahead and give you a verdict. I'll put her up there in the 9s. Ash is a little dark, but it's probably needs to cure a little more, but we'll slide her up there into the 9s. She is delicious, y'all. I want to talk a little bit about the hemp ban and where we're at the federal level. Everything is supposed to go away in November, they say. Some of the states are already taking it off the shelf. Some of the companies now are not shipping into the states, like Revelry's not shipping into Texas, I see. See some of the reviewers out of Texas reporting that. But some good news I seen today from my man over at Legal News Network, he was reporting that Medicare recipients now, starting next year, will be allotted $500 monthly for THC and CBD products. So that is a good step forward. I think a lot of these states may be overreacting since the federal government has rescheduled now. And the federal government does not get in no hurry, y'all. If y'all know anything about I'm that nerd that tries to keep up with my politics and my government, and they do not get in no fucking hurry, y'all. And they are fucking corrupt as the fucking day is long. But, we one step forward and two steps back. I seen in the state of Oklahoma, which has med. Now, firefighters, police officers, teachers with their med cards, their jobs could be in jeopardy now. So it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm chiefing for freedom, y'all. Hempsupporter.com. Don't hate the player, hate the fucking game. It's lobbying. You gotta lobby. It's the president, Donald Trump here. You gotta lobby. That's how you get stuff done in Washington. I got a quagmire here. Oh, I got a quagmire to get back to. Where's Peter Pumpkin Eater? Where's Tulsi when you need her? It's lobbying, y'all. Lobby. You got to fucking lobby. Hempsupporter.com. That's the only thing I know. There's some more other great lobby. I think hemp.gov. That's a good one that's fighting for your hemp rights. But we one step forward, two steps back, but don't give up, y'all. The fat lady has not sung. That is a key thing, I think, right there. That Medicare allotting $500 monthly for THC and CBD products next year. So maybe these states will get it right, in the coming months. But y'all do not give up. Don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep chiefing for freedom, y'all. And another thing that I want to address is this cannabis causes psychosis bit that I see all over X being reported everywhere now. And I love how they'll tell you out of one side of their mouth, they need more research. They ain't done no research. But this side, they've done enough research. Oh, it causes psychosis. Really? I tell you what, and it's anecdotal evidence, but I have a loved one that abused these SSRIs, these benzodiazepines, and today never touched cannabis, and today has some serious mental issues and is not the same loved one. One of the main characters that just come out of nowhere on X pushing this THC and psychosis is this Aubrey Adams chick. And she claims her son has psychosis from THC. And there again, THC and psychosis. To diagnose somebody with psychosis, that is not an easy task for doctors. That is a whole panel of doctors, and still they don't all agree. But yet, somehow they've come out of nowhere and they can tell you THC causes psychosis. But here she is. She claims her son, got psychosis from THC. They moved from California to get away from it, moved to Texas, and he found the THCA hemp market. But you know what I would love to ask Miss Aubrey Adams is, was your son ever diagnosed with ADHD and put on Ritalin? Was your son ever diagnosed with anxiety, depression, put on a SSRI or a benzodiazepine? And I can promise you one or multiple boxes will be checked. But somehow, his psychosis is from THC. I think a lot of this psychosis shit is from an overprescription of drugs that readjust your dopamine and your serotonin and these benzodiazepines. And it's causing some serious mental issues. To try to get off those things, man, 2 to 5 years, y'all. And still, that ain't no guarantee. And you can't cold turkey off that shit. Something. Them benzodiazepines and shit, there ain't no cold turkeying off of them. You can cold turkey off of cannabis. It's just pure rotten fucking propaganda. You can clearly see what they're trying to do. They've over prescribed these pharma meds and people's having some serious mental issues from that shit, and they're going to try to push it off on THC. You can see just like some of the school shootings, they were on THC. Yeah, really? What is the other confounding factors? I bet you know the real common denominator is them SSRIs that they were on. That's the common denominator with your school shooters. But to use the bodybuilding analogy, like I've listened to some doctors that's bodybuilders that take your steroids and stuff. You know, I'm into fitness, boxing. I train a lot. I'm 50 years old. I don't take no TRT. I don't take no steroids, never have. Maybe someday later I might get on a TRT, routine. You got a lot of young athletes. They begin to abuse steroids in their teens and their early 20s, and their nuts shut off and they'll never turn back on. And these individuals will have to supplement with TRT. And I say, I say there's a psych operation too to get a lot of men on TRT, because just imagine if all these men on TRT, they can't get it now. Don't say that shit can't happen. Look at COVID and wartime, some crazy shit. Shipments can get cut off and do some shit. All these men depending on their TRT and they can't get it now, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, you get to a point abusing steroids at a young age like that, and you won't get your endocrine system back. You'll have to supplement. And I think that's the same thing with your serotonin and dopamine levels. If you abuse that shit and you get that chemical imbalance, you have to supplement with some kind of pharma-med for the rest of your days. I would advise anyone to stay clear of that shit if at all possible. Yeah, I'm sitting here yakking something that would be more suitable for a lie, but I just wanted to get those points out there. I'm no doctor, y'all, but my mom was a nurse. She was a head nurse for a doctor for many years, and she had the med books, and she taught me a lot. Just because you're a layman does not mean, like she said, you can't look up. They speak a language, they got their words, doesn't mean a layman cannot look those words up and understand and comprehend them. And like she used to tell me too, their whole thing is to show that authority figure to the patient. Now, stethoscope, the lab coat, but they don't know half of what you think they know. They have to revert back to their medical books. That's just like a lawyer. They have to revert back to their law books. And if they do not follow orders from the top of the pyramid, they will lose those licenses to practice. They help enforce a lot of goofy, unconstitutional shit for the gov. But use that promo code Chief22 at Shop Hello Mary. Use it at Fat Buddha Glass for your bong, glass, accessories, and more. Going to give away that Revelry smell-proof travel piece when we get to 400 over on X, so go hit us up on X. I've already told you, hempsupporter.com. And as always, sending you peace, love, and prosperity to the next episode, Freedom Chiefers. Have a nice day. Chief Freedom's gone. Hemp your ass later. I'm chiefin' for freedom, rockin' and rollin', always believing that the plant was put here by God for a reason. Hashtag free that plant. Chiefin' for freedom. I'm chiefin' for freedom. I'm chiefin' for freedom. I'm chiefin' for freedom.